Could have been a lot worse considering I had to line up the borders while the TV is off. Well, it's a bit wonky. Ah well, can't have everything, can you? Right, that's good enough, seeing as the 24-inch Trinitron downstairs lops off 8 pixels on the top, bottom, left and right border anyway. So, line it up a bit right. So I'm in a slightly better mood today. Let's not talk about the 88-year-old cunt and her fucking bins, but no, I finally found Amiga J's CD-TV collection. I can't remember what it's actually called. There's about 116 games in total. Now, interestingly, in there is some that are missing from the TOSEC that I know work. But most importantly, it came from the desert. Has been put onto a CD, and he might have actually fixed an unofficial version that was on the TOSEC. It's not by Cinemaware. It's literally the contents of 3 discs stuffed onto a CD image that boots on the CD TV, and obviously a CD32. If you want a console with the build quality of a fucking Bulgarian toilet from 100 years ago. Now, the real reason I don't use a CD32 is because it doesn't have RGB output. You can have RF in fucking 1993, composite video, or composite video, or S video, which only massive TVs support in the UK. They might as well have fucking painted it as a massive American flag, or even one of them Yankee flags like on the top of the General Lee, and said, fuck you, we don't care about Scott RGB, mate. We're so desperate for Americans to buy our shit, we're gonna fuck you up, remove the RGB output from every fucking Amiga device, from the Amiga 1000 to the 4040 and everything in between. So I don't use a CD32. It's shit build quality, it's fucking horrible to use, it looks shit. Oh, hang on, we're supposed to be in a good mood. Oh yeah. Enough about that too then. The important thing is that I found a working CD image, which means no fucking floppy disk swaps, and the Commodore drive is on the way out, and the cunt who sold me this CD TV, he said everything works, and I didn't check the floppy drives, I checked the machine and loaded it. Hey buddy, what are you doing? You're in a funny mood as well, huh? Huh? You upset about the bins, Aslan? No, he's not. Just so you know. Why does the damn camera keep moving, for fuck's sake? See, we need to down the brightness just a little bit, because I was watching the videos yesterday, obviously. Always check my videos for what they come out like, especially when I've fucked about with the settings. I think the colour's a bit high actually. Well, luckily that still works. No, I did put it down later. I was going to play more games yesterday, but anyway. Alternative Southwestern Bloke, or Alternative Software, I suppose, could stand for both. Right, somewhere we got the instructions for Sooty Sweep. They're probably fucking covered in coffee stains and shit, but anyway, let's have a quick read of this before we start booting it up. Battery life matters, mate. Oh, fuck, I can't see shit even with my reading glasses. Funny, I don't remember, you know, cassette inlays having such microscopic fucking fonts. So it's got the keyboard and everything for all three versions. Is it on the front, the blurb about what you've got to do? Easy Wheezy, let's get bit. Oh, so that's where that comes from. Oh yeah. Look, there's a picture of Sooty Sweep, and he's got the old magic wand there that he stole from Paul Daniels' toilet. Paul Daniels in 1982-83, he spent £1,000 on an Atari 800, a relatively nice TV, a disc drive, and a cassette deck. £1,000. You know what? My dad was like a senior mechanic around that time. I think he used to work for Ford's, but not the car division. It was like the turbo diesel articulated lorry engines. That's what he used to work on. And I think he used to earn, I think his wage packet was £40 a week, actually. And actually wages, mate, from that you got to pay everything. My mum used to work as well. She used to be a seamstress. Not a sea mistress, a seamstress. You know, the big industrial sewing machines where they make the, you know, the clothes, which are now all made abroad. So that's why those factories are all gone. So, you know, we'll keep it at 40 quid. So, after 10 weeks, 20 weeks, half a fucking years of, you know, wages after tax. That's what he spent on an Atari 800, mate. And so, when people wonder why the Atari never made it, it's because a 48k Atari 800 was roughly the same price as the launch price of the C64, which is why it was set at that price, $595. And which quickly went down to 300 quid. I don't know how many dollars that is. I think it was either 450 or 500 quid for a Commodore 64 in the UK, if you could get one, between November the 21st 1982. You know, that's official PAL UK release. And sometime in March when I got mine, and they were down to about 280, 300. And we got it from a store that usually lopped off about, 5-10% off recommended retail price compared to other, high street electronics stores, even though it was quite a large thing. Sadly, they're only online now. Sooty and Sweep will be in big trouble if they don't clear up all the bones by the time Matthew gets back. I think that's the human in that. There's always trouble when Matthew goes out. What, they have a fucking... anyway. This time he left Sooty in charge until he returns. Unfortunately, Sweep has been up. So Sweep is the... like the grey one. I don't know what he is. Is he a rabbit? Sooty is a teddy bear. Well, it must be a dog because he's left his dirty bones all over the house, but has left the door to the garden open and all the creepy crawlies have got into the house. Luckily, Sooty has his magic wand out and Sweep his water pistol in the two-player game. Oh right, so he can... When was this game made then? I've got the cassette here actually. That's a really weird thing. A lot of C64 games don't actually have the copyright year on them. just says alternative software, all rights reserved. There's no date on it. It is quite a late game though. Obviously it's alternative software. Oh look, it says $2.99 range, so this was £3. It includes easy and hard versions. Alright then. Let's get the show on the road. It's a collect 'em up fucking Jet Set Willy bullshit type situation, I think. We'll come back to Super Ted. So I suppose at this sort of price range, the people who are going to be getting a C64 are going to be the little kids, you know. They're going to be people decade to half a decade younger than me by the time these came out. Now, I can't remember if it was an old girlfriend or her brother that used to know how to load up a certain, it was an Amiga game. It's quite an early one. When they were about 4 or 5, I can't remember. I think it might have been the brother. But she did like this platform game a lot actually. Can't remember what machine I would have played that on. Possibly the Amiga 1000. That's the flask, that is. Perhaps we put that next to Mad Commodore 2 there. Should bring an ashtray here. You dirty bastard, Mad Commodore. It's alright, I use the Sooty and Sweep cassette to fucking stub me roller power. Hang on a minute, got the reading glasses on. The cassette inlay glasses, that's what they are. Let me guess, you can select sweep, but you have to have the joystick in port 1. Even though you selected him with joystick port 2. Right. Is there a limit to how much water you can use? I think there is actually. So you don't actually... Right, how am I supposed to get rid of him then? They said the door was open, you lie man. Wow, it's like fucking Mario on crystal meth. It's really fast. So right, so you just stun them. Ah, bloody hell. Why did he fall off the table? Has he got vertigo? So, you know, I mean, why the sofa's grey? Well, I suppose my mum had silver grey sofas, which she gave to me in 1998, I think. How am I supposed to get this cunt? Right, so you've got to collect the bones. Why can't I go any further though? So I think you do have unlimited water for your water pistol. I don't think there's anything else to collect. Oh, there's a bone up there. Oh, you bastard. As soon as they touch you, you fall off. Oh, buddy, what are you doing? Hey. Yeah, that do. I collected the bone, so I can't go that way now. What the hell's going on? You can't leave the screen now because I collected 2 bones. What am I supposed to do here then? Why wouldn't it let me go through there before? That's weird, that is. There you go. Oh no, come on, man. Right, so the bones are like keys, I guess. So you have to go upstairs, I guess. No! Oh. And you can't stop him going down the stairs, so... It's a bit weird how they've done that. How would I get that bone there? Because you can't, I don't think you can jump off here. No, I can't jump. Oh, right. Oh, come on, man. I'm just trying to get up the bloody stairs, isn't it? I suppose it's inoffensive enough. Why can't I go out now? See, that's weird, because now I don't know if I am or not allowed to go in those rooms or not. So if they'd just done like some background graphics, like some repeating pattern that's supposed to be like wallpaper or something. Oh crap, better not do that again. No, still can't. Put water in the lock, innit? Oh no, that's not my energy. Well, there's nothing up there. So as far as unless you have to collect certain bones. No, I don't know where the energy is then. Hang on, we've got to collect that one too. Go over here, mate. Ah, we're out of water. How do we get more water then? Yeah, if they'd just done like not a solid black background, would have made a lot of difference to this game. Right, I think that could be water, yeah, there we go. I don't know if that was the door that I couldn't open. Right, okay. Ah, come on, man. It's like that shit weapon on Ghosts and Goblins I don't like. So we've opened the door, it won't let me go any further. How about now then? Right, so that must be it. You have to collect enough bones to get to a new part of the house. Seems a bit silly to me. Oh, bloody hell, come on, mate. So you can only jump when you're fire when you're at the top or bottom of the jump. That's highly annoying for these things. And we do have to fuck off, mate. There we go. Well, I got the bone, so ah, come on, man. And now it won't let me go that way. Ah, fucker off. So it's done this more than once. It won't let enough. It's a 5 out of 10 game. It could be worse. but it's really just been shit out. I mean, the solid black backgrounds are just solid shit, mate. You know me, my channel. Actually, I don't know why people who don't agree with what I say keep watching the videos. I really don't. I mean, yeah, you know, we don't all share the same opinion, but some people, they're just like constantly, nah, you don't know what you do. I don't fucking watch Nostalgia Nerd, mate. You know, I'm beyond that. Now that I've realised how shit his channel is, I don't watch it. And I don't go on Top Hat Gaming Man and say, no, that's not why the CDTV. I don't fucking bother shit like that anymore. There's no point. Obviously, you have to find a channel that shares similar views. If you have completely opposite views, well, you're not here for the fucking video quality, because it's shit. This camera takes great pictures. And actually, not bad 720p videos of the outdoors. Well, it's certainly not good enough for 29 frames per second, or even 25, to actually capture the CRT screen with any quality. They're really rare, those games where they look good. And the lighting conditions have to be the same. Oh man, we have to get Kramer to do a stand-in so we can take light readings. Yeah, I know that episode. It's one when, I can't remember the name of his friend, who had lifts in his shoes, and then he was ostracised by the community. So, played Gladiators yesterday. We didn't play Combat Zone. Bangers and Mash pretty much looks the same as Sooty and Sweep. Solid black background and some, you know, reasonable background graphics, and you know, the sprites are reasonable. It'd be a 6 out of 10 game if they had a non-solid black background, even if they were just different colours. I mean, why wouldn't you just have different colours? Well, they don't know how to do a raster split. That's very, very suspicious. I'm starting to think there's only about 3 Amiga programmers that know what the fuck they were doing. I'm talking about coding up a game engine, not graphics or anything. Martin Edmondson, Sean Southern. I don't know if one bloke wrote the game engine for Turrican 3. Turrican 1 and 2 do not look like Amiga games. Well, obviously they do, because the average quality of Amiga games was so shit, people think that's alright. I don't really care for the old Infinite Lives. Yeah, and to that too, mate, and all Indestructible. Heaven shall burn when we are. There is no heaven, mate. So it's done the same thing as Gladiator, where when it shows you a preview of the graphics, which are nothing to shout home about, and you've got the camera LCD head on. Yeah, maybe they could be a touch darker. So this is like 1942 or 43 on the Amstrad, where they've used a ridiculously small amount of the screen area because they're useless coders. They have reduced the 16K video memory they're using on the Amstrad to 4K. That's how shit they're coding, and even then, some of those games don't even run at 25 frames per second. It's terrible. Yeah, of course we're in joystick port 1 because of bloody sweep. Right, well, it crashed. Well, I'll have to download another one of those. Fuck me, 25 minutes, and we spent about 15 minutes playing fucking Sooty and Sweep. Or watching it loading, which is obviously part of the fun of this channel. Anyway, as soon as I find my old laptop with Nero and everything on there, and you know, a known good working DVD-RW drive that burns CDs that work on my PS1. I actually have the Action Replay cartridge for the PS1, I think it's that one, where you can play import games on the UK thing, which is quite handy because I got an original release PlayStation 1, what they called SCHP 1002, the PAL version. You only have to swap the CDs once to boot up a game, but might be a good way to go. So again, so yeah, the easiest way is just basically you go on GameBase64, search by a publisher, download everything that isn't like an adventure game, because I'm not really interested in playing new adventure games. If I was going to play an adventure game on the C64, it'd be probably one of the Magnetic Scrolls ones. Oh yeah, right, let's go all the way to the end. Trying to remember, right, Turbo Girl was a shoot 'em up, and so was Xenos. I mean, the funny thing is about the CDTV, which has the most horrendous quality and quantity of software based on the hardware specs of the machine. If you take Xenon 2 on the Amiga CDTV version, where, you know, all the music comes from the CD track, so you only have the sound effects off the Amiga. And if there was like a CD-ROM for the Atari, well, there was, they just never released it. I think it's called CD AR001 or something. Anyway, I actually saw them at a computer show. Thank you, that was totally necessary. How about I press space so it just goes away? So yeah, if you took the ST version, selected sound effects only, and then mixed that with the you know, the output from a CD player, you know, playing the original CDTV audio soundtrack, you'd be hard pressed to tell the difference. They're both 16 colours, there's hardly any slowdown, they both scroll about the same speed. And let's face it, the pew pew noises are not exactly brilliant on the Amiga anyway. Going in. Right, there we go. Right, this is 1987. Interesting. Nice filtering effects there. Yeah, it's not the camera, sometimes your lasers don't actually turn up. It's a lot like this, what the fuck happened there? Give me a chance, mate, I'm just putting the volume down. I had unlimited shield, so I just realised that I had unlimited shield, so what, you have to press space or something for the shield? The trainer options the wrong way around. technically, I could actually say fuck that, I'm not playing it anymore. Because it falls into the 4-colour background games that I don't have to play. I couldn't give a shit about those kind of games. Let's face it, Nemesis is alright, and that's a 4-colour background situation, and I fucking played all of that, so that's my feel for the year, mate. Now what, we try Turbo Girl next, yeah. No, buy publisher first. There you go. I think I've got all the ones that I've done so far. Now let's just get, yeah, you know what, I can't remember which one done the Daffy Duck game that was missing for Yonks. So there's 2 versions there. Where is my cat? Nowhere to be seen. He must be looking out the other window. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a lot of research. And by research I don't mean Wikipedia, I mean looking through magazine scans of Zap for wizardry. But I don't actually like reading Zap like that. It's really annoying because you have to go to the page you want, and then you have to click on the actual image there and open the image in a new tab so you can zoom it up to full size, you know, without messing about with the zoom functions for the actual website. Might not be the right one. Yeah, to be honest, I wish I'd already burnt the It Came From the Desert CD for my CD TV. In fact, I'd rather play that on the Amiga with you know, 3 disc drives, let's say, than play it on the TurboGrafx CD. There's absolutely fucked that one up, they did. I mean, Cinemaware didn't deserve to go bankrupt for it. I mean, look at Microsoft. Windows has always been fucking horrendous from 1984 onwards, when Windows 1.0 shipped in Japan, pretty much when the Macintosh 128K was revealed and launched in the USA. Isn't that funny? And the courts did bugger all to Microsoft about that. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, in-game training, F1 for up to 5 keys. Yeah, F3. Hey, what's that about teleport? Hey, why don't you make teleport F7? Oh, right. Maybe that complex arrangement there. So if you've completed the mask, you can use F3 or F5 to teleport. Okay. Well, I don't want to accidentally complete the game. I think this is the No Sax Please Weary is British. Yeah, graphics are actually quite nice. Right, so it's fire to jump. You have to avoid them. Well, you can't really avoid them, so how do you fire stuff then? I probably do have a copy of this somewhere. Yeah, those graphics there don't really work. You wouldn't. It's like an Escher painting. That is weird. That is. Ah, you got fire in it. There we go. Ah, that's interesting. You've got orange, brown, and yellow, and light, medium, and dark grey in different character blocks, which means this is a bitmap multicolour. So hallelujah. Can I go up the rope, or is it just them? Just them it is then. Oh, we've got a key. Okay, that's a bit weird. It's quite a nice game actually. Now obviously I don't know what to do in the game, which is why I put the cheats on. Presumably you need the keys to open various doors. Use keys to open doors. That's Texas Instruments' contribution to the arcade world. The old TI speech chip. Yeah, well, I haven't seen these levels. Ah, bollock. Nah, I didn't want to drop that much. Ah, come on, mate. Yeah, I quite like the graphics. I can't remember what the music was like to this cartoon, so... See, we've got unlimited keys, so it'd be more difficult than this, obviously. Is this where we started the bloody game? Well, it can't be, because there's a key right there, so... I don't seem to be able to fire anything. If you hold down the fire button, it just jumps up and down, like Season 1 South Park cartoon. Yeah, that's actually quite a nice game. Actually, I quite like that. The second one is not quite as nice looking as that, probably because it uses a shitty character based mode. And my thoughts on that are well known throughout the world, all 5 of the people who sometimes watch my videos. Although that's not really a reason why I'd ever stop making the videos. I only stop making the videos if I end up playing games I've already done on any system. Yeah, so seeing as the CD-TV is staying out and it's the size of a 1981 fucking VHS video, top of the line one, only 4 inches high instead of 6 inches high. But anyway, so that means the old Atari 800 XL, the Amiga 1000, all the Amstrad CPC cannot come out of storage. Now I'm going to have to sort out these 2 directories so I can get my collection of D81 images. Yeah, it's good to have them as a go-to. Although there is a good SD to IEC collection where about 75% of the games on there work, which has a single disc directory, and that one does include International Karate and IK+. Shock horror! Why would you want both? Yeah, just fucking try a bit harder, mate. I think people will notice that you only got one of them. So I couldn't play combat. See if I can remember any other shoot 'em ups here. I can't remember if Mega Nova is actually a shoot 'em up or Lethal. Now I know what Dead or Alive is. I've already done that. Ah. Yeah, BMX Ninja looks fucking horrible, mate. Crazy Herbert. Now, you know what? I actually want to play a shoot 'em up, so let's go in the other directory. Yeah, no, I'm just going to skip anything with a solid black background that feels like more than 50% of the screen most of the time. So, very loose criteria there. I think we're going to have to go with that. But yeah, it's getting to the stage where I'd just rather play, I don't know, BMX Simulator instead of a new Codemasters game, because I think to myself, well, I played more than half of them and 90% of those are shit. And I played all the well-known ones, so the chances of finding another one seems like a waste of time now. I think we're on to stage 3, so we've got the right TV, obviously a real C64 and a working tape deck, although not all the games work. So there's that. Yeah, I don't know why she's dressed like that and then wear a coat. Perhaps if you just wore normal trousers and a normal top, you wouldn't need such a big coat, matrix coat, although this was before the matrix. This is dynamic. Yeah, so like I was saying, the next stage is probably going to be me playing the games I actually like, putting some time into the games I've gone back to, and I've realised there's a hell of a lot of, you know, donkey work to do before you can just start playing it if you want to have more than like a useless 5-minute go. Right, Pugsy's cracks usually work. Well, that loaded quite fast, so. So it's a bit like Starforce so far. Oh, you have to stay on the path like Neo. So that's why she had the Matrix coat. Oh, come on, mate. So it's a bit like, was it Hyper Circuit? Where you got to stay on the tracks of the PCB. Can I turn into a space? Oh, right. So I have to sit with one finger on the fucking fire button. So it's like bumping buggies meets Star Force. And you can fall off the road. And crash it. Next! God damn it, I think there was some sort of something hyperspace or something. Go with that one next. Or mega something as well. Yeah, I think alternative software, I think they're shit, basically. Maybe they have some earlier games that are not shit, but certainly these budget priced games we've been trying, they're not really, you know, worth a shit. Yeah. So today, although I'm in a good mood, because the old it came from the desert, no disc swaps, just run it from the fucking CD. The reason I want to do that is because obviously the CD TV is going under the massive plasma TV. So that would be nice to play. Yeah, it came from the desert. I don't think Lotus 2 would work too well with the you know, the wireless remote. Now, interestingly, the CD TV is the only computer, and it is a computer despite what Commodore might try to tell people at the start. It's the only one where you can turn it off and then turn it back on with the power button on the, you know, the remote keyboard. Can't do that with any PC I've ever owned. Even ones that came with their own branded wireless keyboards. That's really dumb. So done Xenos, blah da da. Okay, I think it was. I've actually done Project X. Proteum is rubbish. Okay, so I think they were on disc 1. I just have to see what they've been called. No, I'm not seeing. Maybe they're like full disc images. Dalek Attack is shit. Scar Bear is Scare Bear, which is the mascot for the Thompson Twins band. Thomas the Tank Engine was put down as an educational game. Let's remember, so it should work. But it does look like Loco or Suicide Express. What was the other one? Black Thunder. You know what? I don't think I've played them, so yeah, we moved the bloody camera again in it. Yeah, that's about right. There is a good Thomas the Tank Engine game actually on the Amiga. It's got really nice graphics, and it is sort of like Loco. Whatever. I think the arcade game that Loco rips off is called Locomotion. Could be wrong about that. Kind of looks more like that than Loco on the Atari 800 or C64. Man, this camera is moving by itself. Maybe I shouldn't have watched Poltergeist at exactly 12 o'clock in the morning. Oh, that's a cup for the tea empty there. Yeah, right, go then. Yeah, see, the problem with this is I don't want to read all the guff from the inlay. I'll cursor up down to one of these ones. So basically, use your joystick import to move Thomas around. Okay then. There's no lights on the SD to IC. That's how they're Brit Oak anyway. They probably spent more time on the alternative software logo than actually trying to draw a decent Thomas the Tank Engine. I think basically it's all this bullshit there that doesn't work, combined with a solid black background. Trainer, definitely. Yes. No screens back after a crash. No, actually. Can't crash on, but no. Speed is equal in normal. No. No crash with obstacle. No. I'll try that because I might not be able to work out what to do. The title music is pretty close, so we're going to get a bloody copyright strike, I reckon. Bloody hell. I'll go with that one. Deliver tractor to the next town. Good, good. Oh no, we have to have the music on. It's gonna... You can have no music, sorry mate. So you have to push up, I guess, yeah. Be careful, Thomas. Right, okay. Yeah, unlike Loco, you don't get to see what's coming ahead. That's the only thing. Well, I think first we have to find the tractor. No. Good. So it's all like Loco meets up and... Ah, come on, how do I get in there then? Go back 2 screens. No. Bollocks. Come on, mate. But he was there. So they're just randomly appearing. Okay, then. Well, no, the station was further ahead, I think. Yeah, it was. Go back 2 screens. Right, okay, so that's what that's all about. Okay, I've pulled in. So, okay. So you only go like horizontally. The map is not any higher than whatever that is, 150 odd pixels. So I've got to take it to the next town. You have collected the bonus. Alright. Oh no, come on, mate. Just want to see what... Right, no, because we'll just go back to the menu if we hit the Commodore key. So I mean, the Thomas sprite is a bit shit, I suppose. I don't know. It's just not great. Background graphics are actually quite nice. I quite like them because they're not in fucking 4-color mode. So that's a real thing with a C64. There's no consistency going on there. See, how am I supposed to know that the bridge is out? So basically they've taken something like Sanction or Loco and they've turned it into a memory game. There you go. Well done. Thank you, mate. Let's try the seaside. Take the children to the seaside. Doesn't look like a seaside though. The graphics look exactly the fucking same. Next. The graphics always going to be the same. See, I don't know if this was a budget game now. If it's a budget game, that's fine. If it's like 10 quid or whatever, yeah, the kind of people who would watch Thomas Attack. How are you supposed to get over that then? What are you supposed to do? So, I suppose for a budget game it'd be alright if it's like 3 quid. But if it's like 10 quid, no mate, just buy fucking Whizball. But I'm glad I tried it because it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Obviously I would never play the original without trainer options, but yeah, no. Technically I could use the Robtech Game Killer, which does work obviously. No, nothing else new in there I don't think. Yeah, no, I've done all of them. I should really copy it to both directories as well. I think it's time to back up this SD card because I've added a lot of stuff to it and it's just easier to back up what's on the card. Yeah, no, we'll stick with alternate software. Yeah, 56 minutes, let's quickly find something. New Android little shits. Pirates in hyperspace, I think that is, yeah. So maybe it's all alternative software, but I thought they were so shit yesterday I called it part 1 of 1. Which you wouldn't do anyway. Because why do you need to put part 1 of 1 on my channel? If it doesn't say part of, then you know it's only one. How much tea we got there? All running low on the old tea as well. Running low on battery power. Running low on the 59 minutes, 59 seconds maximum we're allowed. Fuck me, I was watching some YouTube videos of people walking around arcades in Southend. And the video quality is so shit I can't even tell what arcade machines they are, let alone if there's any with a CRT screen in there. I'd never buy one of them one-up things because they all got LCD screens. You know, I'm not paying 400 quid for fucking, you know, Galaxian, which probably doesn't run right anyway. Be better off fucking getting a CRT TV, an old laptop that outputs S-video. Like, which I actually got all of that, and playing it on there. It's just really the, you know, the arcade controls you really want. Yeah, go on then. Oh, this isn't annoying at all. Certainly is not annoying. Mate, we're running out of fucking... I'm going to have to stitch the fucking videos together now. 0. I don't want to collect any fucking stars. Now off. So I got 1 minute 45 seconds of fucking potential. Living on video. Well, it's Mark Cooksey, who did do the Commando loader. Oh, it's Ash and Dave. Am I supposed to avoid them things? I don't know. Am I meant to avoid them? Oh, you can shoot them things, right? They just take a hell of a lot of shots. Right, we'll just ignore them for a second because it's put me at a boss already. Alright, it's kind of like Parallax meets Gallagher. Oh no. Alright, so it isn't really a shoot 'em up at all. Not a scrolling shoot 'em up, which is what I thought it would be. That's interesting. So you can't stay in one position, no matter, even if you go forwards or whatever. Right, obviously you won't play it like this. Alright, that's interesting.